Good afternoon, and thank you for tuning in to this week's video update. Earlier this week, the President delivered the fourth State of the Union address of his administration. In his remarks, he did touch upon a lot of the right things: workforce development, strong manufacturing strategy that includes tax code simplification, and cheaper energy. And I look forward to finding common ground to advance each of these important initiatives. However, I want to talk to you today about the potential so clearly laid out before us in the form of affordable, accessible, and sustainable North American energy. Unlike any other resource, any good or service, the entire global economy is completely reliant on a thriving and efficient energy industry. The American economy is particularly a heavy user of energy supplies. It's an inevitable byproduct of having the world's largest economy. The truth is that we need access to reliable, stable, and cost-effective strategies and energy to power our day-to-day lives. We need it to heat and to cool our homes, we need it to run our cars, and we need it also to power our businesses. And it's also true that energy costs continue to rise. The challenges that we face and the opportunities upon which we can seize, they're clearly laid out before us. Despite the obvious role energy plays in our economy and in the formula for sustainable growth, we have utterly failed as a nation to pursue an effective and comprehensive energy strategy. In 1973, in response to the OPEC oil embargo, President Nixon established what he called Project Independence and declared that it would be our national goal to be energy independent by the end of the decade. That was 40 years ago. In 1977, President Carter created the Department of Energy to consolidate U.S. energy policy and to bring us even closer to that goal. So here we are at the beginning of 2013, and we continue to rely on foreign suppliers for energy. We have to dedicate ourselves, and we have to do it as a nation. We have to do it together like we did in the Manhattan Project, like we did in the space race in the 1960s, to a clearly defined goal for energy security. I believe that American innovation and also our business and our entrepreneurial spirit, they position us, I believe, to become a world leader in a 21st century energy economy. But in order to achieve that vision, we have to be willing to access the natural resources that we have at our disposal right here at home in the United States. The direct economic benefits of energy development are also clear, and that's thanks to estimates by the National Intelligence Council, which say that additional energy production could cut oil prices, could increase U.S. economic activity by about 2%, and add 3 million jobs to our country by the year 2030. What's most encouraging about this report is the timetable that it provides for these estimates to become a reality. I want to quote from the report. They say, in a tectonic shift, energy independence is not unrealistic for the United States in as short a period as 10 to 20 years. With a combination of natural gas, oil, clean coal, nuclear power, and also the construction of the Keystone XL pipeline, and an eye toward developing sustainable alternatives to fossil fuels, I believe that we can meet this goal. We can set realistic and set achievable and noteworthy goals if we set our minds to it. We can work to make ourselves North American energy independent within the next 10 years. An honest and active pursuit of this type of energy policy will not only create hundreds of thousands of good-paying, family-supporting and family-sustaining jobs in the short term, it will also set our economy on a path to sustainable growth for the future. This is not going to be an easy task, but it's one that we must undertake. And I look forward to working with colleagues from both parties, both sides of the aisle, in order to make this vision a reality. As always, please stay in touch with my office. You can follow me on Facebook, access my digital office at fitzpatrick.house.gov. Again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you all next week.